Good morning, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go through a full day of eating. So just coming out of a 7-day quarantine. So in the last 7 days I've dropped about 2 kilos from not training. So we've got a slight bump in macros from the last full day of eating video. So I'll put those up here. So we're aiming for 220 protein, 560 carb and 65 fat. So we're just about to get into meal 1, so I'll show you what I do before I have each meal. So we have 1 digestive enzyme before every meal, and 3 meals a day. With the highest carb meals I have 1 tab of berberine. So meal 1, we've got 100 grams of creamy rice. So we cooked that up last night and that's been in the fridge overnight. 100 grams of creamy rice and 30 grams of the Primobolic's Whey Ripped in the strawberry white chocolate flavour. So then to the 100 grams of creamy rice, which I've already made up, I'm going to add 100 grams of plain Chobani Greek yogurt, got 200 grams of mixed berries, do a combination of the mixed and the frozen blueberries. We've got 1 banana, I think we're doing 14 grams of dark chocolate and 14 grams of almond butter, and then we top it off with a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup and also some cinnamon. So I'll chuck this together and I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so there's the finished product. So we've got about 900 calories of everything in there. So it ended up being 125 grams of yogurt that I added in there, as you'll see on the breakdown of the meal. So yeah, 14 grams of almond butter, 14 grams of dark chocolate, ended up being 210 grams of berries, just under 120 grams of banana. So we're going to chuck the cinnamon in on top, mix it up, and we'll take that down, and then we're off to work. And I'll see you at the next meal. Alright, meal 2 about to go down. So we've got 400 grams of jasmine rice, 100 grams of barramundi, and about 200 grams of veg in there. So this will be the pre-workout meal. So with this one I don't have any added fats. That's just to make sure digestion's on point before I train. And I use fish as pre-workout protein source because it's easily digestible. So we'll take this down and we'll see you for getting this pre-training sups and pre-training snack. Alright, so we're about to get the sups ready, so I'll show you what we got today. So because it's a upper body day, we're going with 2 scoops of grind. Intra-workout we got the BCAA boost. And then post-workout we've got the Dragon Fuel, which is the EAA. And then we've got 250 ml of coconut water going in with the BCAA boost. And also 5 grams of creatine going in with the Dragon Fuel, and 5 grams of glutamine going in with that and the BCAA boost as well. So we'll get those made up and then we'll have the pre-training snack and then we'll be off to go train. Just want to say a special shout out to Australian Muscle for supplying me with my supplements, been my sponsor for the last 2 years and always hooking me up with the best supplements, which you've seen throughout this video. So make sure you head over to www.australianmuscle.com.au and use my discount code SCOTT10 at checkout to save yourself some money, and free Australia-wide delivery on all those orders as well. was in the pre-workout meal doing no fats. So on days where I'd train earlier, that'll be my meal 2, meal 3 and meal 4, I'll do next to no added fats, or I won't add any fats. So that's just from a digestion standpoint, make sure the food's not sitting heavy in my gut while I train, and make sure that recovery is optimal post-workout as well, and not being slowed down by any added fats. And then I have fats for meals 5 and 6, as well as meal 1, which you already saw. Alright, meal 4 about to go in. So we've got 400 grams of rice, 150 grams of chicken breast, and about 300 grams of veg in there. And we cook that up with some coconut sriracha, as you saw. And once again, special appearance from Coop. She's got her little bit of chicken there to share with me while we eat this meal. And she loves her chicken. Don't you, Coop? Yeah. Alright, we're going to get into this and we'll see you at the next meal. Alright, so meal 5, we have 300 grams of jasmine rice, 120 grams of chicken breast, and 200 grams green veg. We've also tapered up the fats for this meal as the carbs come down a little bit. So as we come further away from the training window, I like to put fats a little bit higher so that the food sticks a little bit better and the satiety is a little bit higher. So we just had 10 ml of olive oil added to this meal. Simple meal for meal 5, and we'll see you at meal 6. Alright, so we're about to have meal 6. So we've 40 grams of casein custard here with some banana, some berries, some dark chocolate, some rice bubbles, which you can hear cracking away in there, and some almond butter. And then topped it off with some sugar-free maple syrup and some cinnamon. So we'll take this down and that'll be it for the day, and we'll wrap the video up with the calories and the macros for the day, and we'll see you there. Alright, so that wraps up the full day of eating. I'll throw up the final macros and calories just here. We hit just over 3,700 calories today. So after losing 2 kilos from being in isolation for a week, trying to put some of that weight back on. So hopefully we start getting a bit of a uninterrupted run of the off season now. Really start trying to build some size as we get deeper into this off season and start approaching time to prep again. So the goal will be to try and maintain a pretty lean 80-ish kilos, because that's where I perform at my best in the gym, which is ideally what we want to. We basically just want to keep gym performance optimal, not getting too heavy that gym performance drops and start feeling sluggish and all the negatives of being heavy in the off season. So keep a nice tight off season, and then have myself in a good position to start prep next year. Yeah, we'll ride out this 3,700. Hopefully we can get up around 4,000 by mid-Feb, end of Feb. So we'll get another video up once we hit around that mark, and that'll wrap up the video. So Coop's ready for bed, I'm ready for bed, So make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment on the video, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.